Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan, and today I'm going to be doing a flip through my May pages in my creative journal here. This is just an A6 Hobonichi, and as you can see, she's getting quite chunky, but I love it, and I love all the stuff sticking out of it, and it just really makes me happy. I don't know. I've just really been enjoying it, and if you've watched my videos before, I have said this, but in this journal, I try to not really have any rules necessarily. It's just basically a place where I can, I don't know, just create whatever I want in the moment. And I don't necessarily do a lot of journaling in here. It's more just art journaling, creative type. So let's go ahead and get started here. Oh, I did want to say too, I am a patron of Jenny May June, and I'll have all of her like YouTube stuff below for you if you want to check her out. She is a gem, so just really love her. And this month I'm on her Happy Mail tier, and this month she sent us these little journaling charms that she made for us, and it said, "This journal belongs to Morgan," and I thought that was so cute. I couldn't wait to put it on here. So but I think she was talking about doing like selling these, so go over to her Instagram. I'll have that below for you too. I think she did a post about it, I think. But anyway, yeah, just check her out because they're super cute, and they're on a lobster claw, so you can put them on whatever journal you want. You can move them around. So, and they're laminated, really good quality. Alrighty, let's get into this here. All right, so I have flip throughs of all the months on my channel here. So I think I'm going to make a playlist because I was going to do that and I don't think I did. But I'll make a playlist of all my flip throughs in this journal if you want to check them out. I did, I think, January and February together, and then March and April were separate videos. So anyway, I'll have that below for you I'll try to get the playlist created. If I do before I put this video up, I'll have the playlist linked below for you too. So, all right. So let's find out where May started here. All right. And when your journals start to get chunky, here's a little tip for you. If you kind of divide them somewhere in the front and then flip it over, so the front is right here, you flip it over, it'll help it to lay a little bit flatter. The A6 is really small, and so it's not going to lay completely flat. Plus I have stuff on the front and back of my journal that makes it a little bit stiffer. So but anyway, it does help. All right, let's get started here. Like I said, this is May, and I'm gonna try to remember where everything is from. Most of these are gonna be like images from Patreon, from creators, collage sheets that they release once a month. Some of them, like this one, is from Pocket Journal Pam, but it's a sticker from her Etsy shop. And I'll have all the creators listed below for you too. So, and then, yeah, like these images are from Jenny May June's collage sheets from her Patreon. So, yeah, so this is just the May page here. I think this is from Courtney Diaz. I just put it, layered it onto some black fabric there. It's just kind of, yeah, just kind of messy and kind of like that. All right, and then for the first page here, I didn't really light any, light anything on fire. I like it, but it's just kind of plain, I feel like, so whatever. It's always easy to judge after you get done with pages and you go back through and look at them and you're like, I could have probably added some stuff to that. Anyway. And then this page here, this is Jenny May June. All these are actually from her Patreon. And then I just did some watercolor in the background, and then I took it was like a piece of net, like netting stuff, like packing material, had like this kind of weird texture on it. And I just dipped it in some ink and then just kind of pressed it onto the page for a little bit of texture there. Just something different. And then here's the day that I got my Renaissance watercolors in the mail. Love them. You guys, seriously, like, these are my new favorite thing. And she, here's her little shop sticker. I'll have her Etsy shop linked below for you, but they are amazing. And she has so many pretty colors. I already have my eye on the next set that I want to get, but I'm gonna wait and put it on my birthday list because handmade watercolors are not cheap, but they are amazing and totally worth it. So yeah, but yeah, they're definitely an investment. So anywho, I put her business card here, just tipped it in, and then she wrote me a little note on the back. And then you can see all the colors there. And just put some washi there at the bottom and the top. This little flower here was from my collage pages for my Patreon in May, I believe. So I had a little picture left out, one of the little flowers left over from another spread that I had done, and so I just thought it matched really well with the purple washi, so just stuck them down there. Try not waste things if I can avoid throwing stuff away, especially paper. I really try to reuse it. So, and then this page here, this is Patreon collage sheets from Pam, and then Jenny May June, and then I just added some washi. These are Jenny May June again. I think this might be Pam, I believe. These are Daisy from My Green Cow, the flower, and then I can't remember where these little starfish guys are from. Anyway, and then yeah, just added some fabric that I had, or lace that I had. And again, these are just kind of pieces left over from, like, if I put lace down and I have to cut some off of the edge, I'll save them because you never know where you can just kind of stick them down. So this page here, I've got Courtney Diaz pocket, or Jenny May June. This little watercolor journaling spot is from my Patreon sheets from May. This is Courtney Diaz, and then this is, I think this one's from March from my Patreon collage sheets. And then, oh, this was really fun. So I, February and June, Lydia, she has a YouTube channel and an Instagram channel, or Instagram page, and she was offering to do customized palettes. And so what she did is she looked at your Instagram page, like your feed, and then just personalized a little color palette for you. And then she wrote the names of the colors underneath, which I just thought was so fun. And I don't know if she's still offering them, but you could definitely message her and ask. So, and then I just used some of the watercolors, the Renaissance watercolors, to give the page some color. Did a ton of collage. I really went crazy with the collage this month. You'll notice, like covering up the whole page type thing. So what I did is I just took a black Sharpie, like a really fine nibbed one, and made a grid on the page before I stuck anything down or painted anything or whatever. And then I added the book page here, some washi. This is from Jenny May June. So is this journaling card here. And then just added some washi. And these are the paint markers. These little painters. I just got these from Walmart. And marker, I think just plain marker. That might be an Ecoline brush pen, I can't remember. But anyway, just anywhere you can kind of add color. It's just really fun. So, and then this washi tape right here. Loving the polka dots apparently lately because they're everywhere. You can see. Oh, I painted this page with my, let me grab one here to show you. I've talked about these before. I got these from Amazon, and they're everything that I get from Amazon I put in a Amazon favorites list for planners and journals. So I always have that linked in my description of my videos if you want to check those out. But it came in a whole set, and it's just metallic acrylic paint, and they're really kind of fun to play with. It took forever to dry, and I don't know if that's because of the paper itself or what, but I did leave it sit overnight because it was really just kind of tacky, so I wanted it to dry completely. Came back, just added some washi. This little flower here says, "My self-worth is not determined by others." That was from my Patreon sheets in March. I think this might be from my sheets. I can't remember. Everything gets kind of jumbled together. And then this is from Daisy at My Green Cow. And then, oh, to write over this paint, I used one of the paint markers again, the black one. So these, I love these. Because you can write over the top of pretty much anything. I don't think I've run across anything yet that I can't write over with those, so very handy. This was a spread I did with my some of the items from my Lollipop Box Club from January. And it came with this really pretty tissue paper, so I just tore out a couple pieces and then just pasted that down first, and then just layered some collage. All these elements are from that box, so all these little, then I just added the washies, the stickers from there too. This paper is just from my little trash bin, my extras bin. Let's not call it trash bin because it's not trash. Like I said, I try to use it as much as I can. And then, yeah, just added a couple of pictures of my past planners and journals. So I have a little container that I keep pictures in that I don't use in my memory journal. And then, especially when they're ones like this that I can use on any kind of page, it's kind of just a good way to use those up. So don't ever throw pictures away because you never know when you might need them. And then this, so I had some paper that I had used a stencil on, and some of that Tattered Angels from Linda Israel. And so I pasted it down across both pages, just a little bit of kind of outlining with probably the paint marker, I think is what this is. Added some washi. This is just an image from an old book, gardening book that I had found, and really pretty images in there. The stamp is also from Linda Israel, and so is this journaling stamp here, which I realized is not straight. Whatever. I can't draw a straight line. I can't write in a straight line. Even when I, have lines, it's still not straight. Whatever. I don't know. And then I really liked this, like I said, into polka dots this month. I don't know what that's about, but just loving them. So I used the washi tape on this side here, and then I decided I wanted to make like a tab so that it would kind of stick out, when the pages are closed. I just thought that was really pretty. And so then I just put one strip of it down, and then on this page I put another strip of it down so that it matched. Just kind of trimmed it down, curved the edges a little bit, and yeah, I think that turned out cute. For this page, I started out by doing a stencil from Linda Israel with, I'll show you here, just these Distress Oxide. This one is obviously not the one I used. I used the green one. And then these little, these are actually makeup brushes, and I have these in my Amazon favorites list too, but they work perfectly. So you just put the stencil down, and then you just get the color on here, just transfer it to the page. So I had the stencil here, and then I wanted the color on the rest of the page, so then I just went ahead and just added the color to the page itself without the stencil. So that's kind of fun. And then had just a little bit more color here I wanted to add. Drew a little happy face. This washi is from my, let's see what's it called, My Stationery subscription box, and they're currently they've put the subscription boxes on hold. They're actually based in Australia, and they're working on another project. So they put this boxes on hold for now. This one was from the last box. I think it was April's subscription. And Jenna Templeton, who I also follow over on Patreon, she did all the artwork for that box. And this is one of her washi tapes that she designed. They are so cute. And I think she was going to offer them for sale in her Etsy shop. But I guess I haven't checked to see if she was able to get that done yet. So, but definitely follow her if you're interested in checking that out, or follow her to watch her videos. Her Patreon material is amazing. She just very original and fun. So, and then I just wrote a little bit about, oh, this image here is from my collage sheets from May. And I thought that was kind of fun, just a little gardening spot. And I wrote, flowers and plants make me so happy. I don't really have a green thumb though. Ha. The more I ignore them, the better they do. I go with it. So. This page was fun. This paper is from both of these actually here are from my May collage pages from my Patreon. And then I just added this fabric tag here, which actually goes with this spread, but it kind of goes with this one too. So just went with that. I put a little bit of color down again with the Distress Oxide and a little brush. Added a bunch of washies. This little piece of book page was a scrap that I grabbed and put that down. So, and then this just, it has a scripture on it. It says, and let the peace that comes from Christ rule in your hearts. For as members of one body, you are called to live in peace and always be thankful. Love that scripture. These were super fun. This is probably one of my, I don't know, both of these. I love these spreads. Really fun. Got some little fibers here. Get kind of smashed, but so this page, again, I just put down more of the Distress Oxide to color the background. I added this doily here and then cut it down. This picture is from some weeds from my backyard. But I love them because they just make me so happy and they remind me of daisies. They're chickweed, but they're so beautiful and they just make me happy. So this was my May. I had this up in my May Patreon collage pages. I've been doing that, offering like some of the pictures that I've taken as collage images. And this is kind of how I had it in my mind when I decided to add those to the pages, was that you could use it as like magazine kind of collage items. I kind of feel like that's yeah, what I intended for it to be used for. But you could also, and it was a full page picture, or you could print it down smaller and use it as like a tip-in or whatever. So just love those little flowers. And then I found this quote that says, a weed is but an unloved flower. And I thought that's perfect because it is a weed, but it's just an unloved flower. So, and then I had this little piece of book page here I put down. This quote here, imperfection is beautiful. That's from my Patreon pages from March. Add a little bit of washi. This journaling spot here, this is from a sheet of stickers that I got in my Patreon Happy Mail from Pam. And they're stickers, which is kind of fun. So, and then for this page, I pretty much colored the whole, or covered the whole entire page. There's a little bit of color here that transferred when I was doing the color on this page that kind of got onto this one, but it's okay. It kind of goes with it. I have a book page here that so what I do is I have a huge stamp that I will stamp onto book pages so that it just kind of, you can't really read what it's saying necessarily. It gives a little bit of texture. So let me grab it real quick here. I love it and I use it all the time. So here's what it looks like. And I just have it mounted on this acrylic block here. And my husband actually made this for me because I couldn't find one big enough for the stamp. So we bought some acrylic and he just cut it down for me. But it's fun because you can use the whole thing to stamp like whole pages if you want, or you can just use sections of it, which is kind of nice. Yeah, really, really handy. So that's also, I got that from Amazon too. It's on my Amazon favorites list. This image is from, again, from my collage pages from May. These, this quote here is from Calico Collage on Etsy. And just added some fibers here for some texture, the washi. And then this pink journaling spot here is also from Calico Collage. I added the stamp from Linda Israel, and then just this little, just some words, says trust the process, it'll be worth the wait. So like I said, I'm trying to really kind of use up as much of the scraps stuff as I can, just to, yeah, get those used up because I don't want to throw them away. These are really fun pages. This scripture here is from Calico Collage. I found some really fun tissue paper at the Dollar Tree, and I included it in my Happy Mail packages for my patrons for the month of June. And kind of my, one of the ways, I guess, that I thought you could use this is to just put it down onto the page. So how I do it is I just take my glue stick and I just put glue all over the whole page. Then I start in a corner, kind of like putting on wallpaper, start in a corner and just kind of flatten it out towards the outside of the page. And then, you know, there's still going to be some wrinkles and whatnot, but I kind of like that. So, but you can still see the grid of the Hobonichi paper underneath of it, which is kind of fun. So anyway, I just covered the whole page with that. And then I have a little stamp block from Stampin' Up! And with these little dots. So I just added those on the back of the background for this butterfly to be on top of. Added some washi and then more of the dots at the bottom. So this butterfly, just to kind of show you kind of the versatility, is from this full-size page that I had made for my collage pages. And then I just printed it out in the full size and then cut it out. So pasted it down, and I love it. It's kind of, not really abstract, it's not the right word, but just kind of watercolory and just really pretty. So, so with this page, what I did is I used that full-size stamp directly onto the Hobonichi paper. So I just stamped the whole thing. I think I had to, trying to remember how I did it. Yeah, it was only like half of the, or like 2/3 of the stamp block. So what I do in that case is I'll get a piece of like scrap paper and put it underneath, because sometimes these pages, you know, kind of stick out underneath. So just to kind of save the paper below, even though it doesn't really matter a whole lot, but, and then stamp it. So then you're kind of stamping off the page itself. So added these two washies here. I used Posca paint marker for the little purple dots there. And then down here on top of this washi, did the same thing. This flower image is from that same sheet with the butterfly. Just tore it out and pasted that down. Your feelings matter. That's a quote from my March pages. And then this smile stickers from a pack of like die cut stickers from Amazon. This page here, I used a full-size collage sheet, I believe. Oh, I can't remember if it's from Pam now. Pam, it might be Lynn at Loveland's Life. I can't remember, but I cut it down, pasted it down again the same way that I do the tissue paper. I put the glue stick on the page itself and then put the paper on top of it, smooth it out across the whole page. So I covered the whole page with that, added a little bit of washi here in the center. This tag here is from Calico Collage again. And then I just took a piece of scrap paper that I had and wrote grateful, stamped this little butterfly from Stampin' Up. This heart is from Stampin' Up as well. And then this image here is from Pocket Journal Pam patron mail, Happy Mail. So I kind of like that. I love her little glasses. And then this page, I've got Pocket Journal Pam. This Free Spirit is just from some scrapbook paper that I had cut out. I used some watercolor on the actual page itself. And then I used some of the Posca paint pens just to add a little bit of paint. Wanted to bring the yellow out of this paper here. So this was a really fun page. So I started by putting down some of my Renaissance watercolor on the page and added the washi. I'm trying to kind of remember the process of this. Added the washi, then I added this quote here from Pocket Journal Pam, and then I added these dots here with a Posca paint pen, and then here as well. Just kind of layered it over. I've got a lot of different elements here. So this flower I made with a Posca paint pen, and I love those things. They're so fun. I used my painter's marker on top to just kind of make some little black accents. Then I used a sequin, little pink one there for the center of the flower, and then added a black gem to the middle of it. The stem and stuff I used, I've got these really fun crayons, cosmic crayons, and they're supposed to be glittery, but I don't know. I suppose they are a little bit. Yeah, I thought they were cute anyway. So, and then this image here is just from some little envelopes that I had gotten. I think they were in Happy Mail. I think someone sent them to me, but I thought that was perfect. Went with this, the way I was feeling. Some days I amaze myself. Other days I put the laundry in the oven. Yeah. And then I have this fabric here. Again, it was just another scrap. And then this just wing it word phrase here is from Calico Collage. I didn't add any color on the page for this one itself, except for I made some little clouds with my Renaissance watercolors. Added some of these coral colored just dots up here with a Posca paint pen. Added some washi. This is from, I think it's from Pam, from Happy Mail. Added some more washi there. This is from my Patreon pages, and then added the dashes here with the same color marker there. So I thought he was so cute. It's okay to enjoy being alone. I used to feel really guilty about that. I don't know if you guys do that, but especially when my kids were little, and I'm a stay-at-home mom, and so I was, we were together all the time, and there was just times when I'm like, I need to be alone, and I never was. So I would take time like in the shower after my husband would get home, take a really long, like half an hour long shower. But I just kind of learned that it's something that I need. I think we all need it. Just a little bit of that alone time space to fill our buckets a little bit and do things that we enjoy. So it's okay to want alone time. And then this page, I was inspired by this image here from Pam's Happy Mail. It says, "Are you really happy or pretend to be?" And I don't know why it really struck me that day. It was like, yeah, yeah. Are we really happy, or do we just put on that happy face? So I know I'm guilty of that, but I used paint stick, I think, for the background color. Added a little bit of watercolor here on top, just that peach kind of color, the Posca paint pen up here at the top. This heart is from a sticky note pad from the Happy Planner. And then this image here, I was just playing with some punches that I had gotten like a really long time ago, like before my kids were born, from Stampin' Up! That I had saved and found. And so I was just messing around with them and punched out the flower from my that full-size sheet here. So decided I didn't want to throw it away, so I thought, well, it'd be cute there. So liked the colors, and then just wrote "just be" at the bottom. So this page here, I just added some color with my Ecoline brush marker. I didn't use any water on it because I wanted it just to be the blob of color. And then I put down this image here. This is I Am Worthy from my Patreon pages. Added more of the watercolor up here, and then just used my black painter marker to write some hearts and dots. So, and then this is from Pam. This page, okay, so I kind of went a little crazy. But I used my orange Ecoline brush marker, this little guy right here. Love these. These are so good, and I can't wait to get the neutrals or the pastel pack too. So really looking forward to getting those. So I did that down first, and then I used my Renaissance shimmer watercolors and just went over that with the top color right there, this little guy. And then it just kind of came out this orange color. I don't know if it's going to show up on here, but because just the lighting is kind of weird, but it's just kind of this really pretty gold shimmer. So, and then I added this lace. I had these two pieces of lace. I did have to cut a little bit off both of these, so I made more scraps, but that's okay. Added that down here, layered this image from Courtney Diaz from her Patreon. This is from Calico Collage here. And then I just used my black painter marker to make just some doodles there. And then this little bloom flower stamp is from Stampin' Up. This page here, so I covered the whole page with a piece of scrapbook paper from Pam's Happy Mail. Got that put down first. Then I added some washi here in the corner, or the middle section here, and then this heart one here at the top. That's from Happy Planner. And then the black grid washi here. All the grid washes that I have, I get from a set, or I got from a set from Amazon. This is Pam, and this is too, these little stickers are beautiful. They're like a stained glass kind of vibe. Textured, just really cool and fun. So that was from her Happy Mail. So I stuck that down. And then again, I used that butterfly stamp from Stampin' Up. And then these stars are from there as well. This sticker here was from, I think it was from Pam's Happy Mail. They're like little journal spots that you can write, stickers that you can write on. And then I just added, like I said, this little stamped images over. And then I just wrote be happy, be bright, be you. So loved the red, like all the reds. Just really kind of made me happy. So, and then this page here, I'm gonna flip a couple more pages because we're getting very thick on one side. So, all right. This page here, I did a lot of collage from my scrap bin. Again, this page too. I just have this piece of notebook paper here that I did some paint splotches on. This is from, I think from Loveland's Life, this kind of collage image here. And then I've got a piece of scrapbook paper. This is from my, one of the page, well, yeah, with the butterflies and stuff on it. This one here, and then this one actually is as well. So just stuck that down over some grid, like it's like a thinner grid paper that I had. Book page here, basically just kind of a menagerie of scraps, which I really kind of love. This is Jenny May June. This is Calico Collage, and then again I just had some scrap fabric that I layered that on just to add some texture. This little girl here is from the Hobonichi like brochure thing that you get when you get your orders in the planners and stuff. They put them in there, and I just save it and then I'll kind of look through it when I am needing some collage items. And thought she was really cute there next to this tag that says journal. This is also from Calico Collage. So and then this page here, so I said I've got my paper here, added Posca paint kind of everywhere. This collage paper here is from Jenny May June. And then this image here that I had of these flowers came from a book page, and I kind of wanted it to be in the center of the page. And then this was originally at the bottom. So I just tore it off because I wanted to see these papers under here. And then I just added it to the side there because I thought it was kind of I don't know. Didn't want to throw it away, I guess. But and then I have some glitter glue. And what I did is I went over the flowers. And again, I don't know if it's going to pick up, but and then these little paint swatches here with that glitter glue, and then let it dry, and it just kind of left the glitter and a little bit of texture. So I thought that was kind of fun. And then this is my last, these are my last 2 pages for the month of May. And I love these. Oh, I had so much fun this month, you guys. I'm just, yeah. Covered, it was basically the 2-page spread here. So this image, the butterfly and the thistle plant, is from Jenny May June's Happy Mail. And so is this one. This is from her collage sheet. The brown paper here is from the envelope from her Happy Mail. Again, trying to really kind of reduce the amount of stuff I throw away. Used my paint marker just to make some black marks on the paper there, just for a little bit of texture. And again, you see the same stamps that I've used kind of throughout this month. So I used my orange brush pen, Ecoline, to color the page, and then went over it again with that same watercolor there. And then I was like, oh, that is so pretty. I'm gonna try to put it on the butterfly and see how that looks. And it is so cool. There you go. You can kind of see that. And so I did the whole butterfly. Love it. It kind of looks like that iridescent stuff that butterflies have on them. So I thought that was really fun. And then it's on this orange as well. And then it does kind of transfer, which is kind of fun. So it's basically on everything. So, and then yeah, just added some washi in some different spots. But all right, guys, so those are my pages for the month of May. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And I did have somebody comment and say, I can't remember if it was on here, on my last YouTube video, or I think it was, but it might have been on Instagram, but pretty sure it was on one of my YouTube videos. Just saying that they would love to see more of my pages on Instagram as pictures. So I'm going to try to make sure to do that more. It's something I don't think about doing, I guess. So, but yeah, I'm going to try to do more of that. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for this month. Stay tuned for June pages. When I get those done, I'll share those in a flip through as well. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.